There's something weird going on in Into the Pit. Well, I mean, obviously there is, but I mean like beyond the time hopping and agony monsters. It starts at the very first screen of the game. Oswald is drawing Freddy and Bonnie, but he's never once seen them before. This is called out and expanded on in the original story, with him having inexplicably become fixated with drawing animatronic bears, rabbits, and birds. And again, he has no idea what a Freddy Fazbear even is. He's never even touched the ball pit once in his entire life at this point. So where is the fixation coming from? Now, I want you to look at Oswald's room for a second. Do you see anything weird here? I see quite a few things, actually. He has several toys manufactured by Fazbear Entertainment. The caterpillar, the robot, and the plastic telephone all appear, as well as what looks like a Freddy plush on the bed. And if that isn't enough, Oswald's dad owns a Freddy mask that he hides in the attic. And he says that he's been to Freddy's before, but isn't comfortable talking about it. The Freddy mask has made a lot of people latch onto the idea that he's the Freddy bully from the 4th game. After all, the Bonnie bully suddenly gained importance in Ruin and Help Wanted 2, so why not this guy? Well, I'm not too sure about that idea. Sure, the toys and the mask connect to FNAF 4, but there's a much bigger connection that's revealed on Night 5. It turns out that the Yellow Rabbit was really interested in Oswald's dad in particular, so much so that he hid him, and only him, in William and Henry's secret room. Also, when you collect all 5 of the objects Oswald's dad dropped, you discover a mysterious 6th object, a photo of William and Henry. Doesn't that prerequisite of the dad objects imply that Oswald's dad is connected to them? And maybe even that he dropped the photo himself? After all, the Yellow Rabbit seems surprised to see it, so it's not like they summoned it into existence. Now, Oswald's dad can't actually be Henry or William, nor could he be a brother of one of them, because they'd be elderly at this point. So what's his connection to them? He has to be someone with a name we'd recognize, too, because his name was censored on the name tag, calling him just Dad instead of his actual name. There are really only 3 options here, and 2 are incredibly easy to debunk. Crying Child, Michael, and Sammy. Crying Child is dead, and Michael is undead, so that really just leaves Sammy. Oswald's grandpa is never mentioned, only his grandma, who lives nearby. Even in photos, his grandpa never appears. Why is that? It's like Oswald's parents don't want him to know about the guy. In the novel trilogy, Sammy's mom gets custody of him, and Henry never sees him again. So could something similar have happened here? Did Henry abandon Sammy, leading to resentment? The faces are crossed out in an earlier version of this photo from the files, which would imply that. But it went unused for a reason, so I guess that's a moot point. Anyway, this game, just came out, so this is admittedly somewhat of a half-baked idea. If I missed something that adds to this theory or debunks it, let me know. I'm also planning on making a bigger video about a lot of random details, because this game has a crazy amount of small stuff to discuss, but not much that's big enough to make a full-length video, so look out for that soon.